Hello and welcome to the Catapult Show. Extremely excited to have our new series released in 2019, and this is the first episode. We'll explain for the course of this episode exactly what we got planned for 2019 and what our plans are with the show. But first of all, coming up in episode 1, we have some fork hunting, we have top tips, we have a look at the GZK Block, we have questions answered, we have top tips, we have product reviews. We've got so much going on, it's jam-packed full. So without further ado, let's get episode 1 of the Catapult Show underway. So because this is the first episode, first 5 minutes of this video, I'm going to have a walk around. I'm going to be explaining to you what we got planned, what the Catapult Show is all about and everything. But first of all, I really want to get myself one yew fork. There's a yew forest, well, not a forest, there's a few trees up and over the top of that hill. I've been here several times over the past year or two, so it's going to be hard to find one because I've pretty much had them all. But I suppose at least we can be out and have a look. You know, we might find one, we'll have a good look, but I'll be happy with one decent yew fork. Well, we've come from right up the hill over the back, over a couple of big hills, come all the way around here, and I've finally found, this is the entrance down here to the yew forest that I was on about. As I said, I've had forks from here before, so I'm not expecting a lot, but if I could get one nice fork for a project I want to do in a few months' time, then happy days. Well, this is a yew tree, you can tell by the distinctive leaves. Unfortunately, somebody's already been here. This is one I had quite a while ago. I remember cutting it well. You probably remember it in a MOOCH video about, I don't know, 7-8 months ago. Well, no luck on the yew forks yet. I've been looking for about 20-25 minutes. I've seen a couple that are okay, but not one that I want. So I'll have a little chat to you now about what we got installed for the Catapult Show over the 2019 year. First of all, every show will have a couple of minute section where we have a new product to review every episode. We'll have a top tip every episode. We'll have one or two main features, like this main feature is we're out and about looking for forks. But basically the first episode, this one, we're just telling you what the show's about. Next episode, well, we're off down to the shoot in South Wales on the 26th of January. I'll show you all details for that shortly. That will be the main feature of the next episode, along with another feature and a product review and all that stuff. So we've got loads of stuff planned. We're going to be going around other catapult makers, showing how they're made, how moulding's done and all that stuff. Basically travelling the UK to find you a feature catapult related for every episode, as well as our top tips, as well as our product reviews. And it's just going to be full of content. It's the way the channel's going now. It's our own show, our own episode. This is series 1. If you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber means the world. We're coming up to 28,000 or something now. So it's time to give all you subscribers a proper show. But yeah, the stuff we got planned, excuse me, I'm out of breath. I've literally gone up and down hills for the last 2 hours. But yeah, we've got so much planned. The content we've got, the way we're going to deliver it, the way we're editing it, the clarity of the videos that we're doing, you know, we have so much planned, and I think it's going to be a great year for the show, and everyone's going to get better, I can promise you that. Right then, well, we're looking for this yew fork, which I can't find. What I'm going to do to you now is introduce this episode's product review. This episode's product review is the portable catch box. Brought it off eBay over here in the UK for £9.96p delivered. Yeah, that's all it was, couldn't believe it. It consists of a material frame, or case as you could call it, and it's got 4 box-shaped steel frames inside that just push in to hold the frame together. It folds down quite small. You know, it's really, really good. It's got the backstop, which is double layered. At first, I'll admit, when I brought the double layered, well, when I seen it, I thought, oh no, I'm going to shoot straight for it, I'm going to have to replace it. But I've been shooting at it for about a month now, and it takes the shot absolutely brilliant. I've got no problem. Good quality double layered. It velcros in, easy to remove and put up. Inside the box here, you have 2 little material brackets, you could call them, to put your target on. Again, absolute quality. It's got 4 hoops on the top, so you can hang it from a tree, you can do what you want with it, basically hang it anywhere. It's very sturdy, frame ties together with these little white ties in here, just holds it all secure. And that's it really. What else can you say? Absolute quality for under a tenner delivered, and I've been shooting at it for about a month now, and I have not a single problem with it. Absolutely love it. A must have for the travelling catapult man. It's ideal to save your balls, basically. Save you some money. One of the main things is safety. Obviously a good backdrop, then you're not going to be letting steel balls fly where they shouldn't. But overall I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10, to be honest. Under £10, and absolutely can't fault it. So yeah, cheers, and that's this episode's product review. What a great little catch box that is for under a tenner delivered. You know, it's exceptional value and it's brilliant as well. Right, let's go and find this U-fork, because we can't have a U-fork mooch without a U-fork. We're struggling a bit here. We've got to find one, just one. Let's go. Well, we're in. This yew tree behind me has got a lovely fork. It's about 6 foot out of reach. I'll just show it you now. It's just up here, it is. It's an absolute beauty, if you can see that. But there's no way I can climb up there. Them little branches ain't going to hold 17.5 stone of me. But that is what we come for, so we are going to find a way to get it. We got a saw, we got some whipping thread, and there's a few sticks about, so let's make a long saw and take it down. We got the stick, we got the Fiscus saw. Had this year's, to be fair, this saw. The end snapped off about 3 years ago, but it's still sharp as when I had it. Saw there, some wax end thread, super strong. Let's whip that on and take that fork down. Haha, let's do it. We're going to need a stronger stick. Take two with a proper branch that won't snap. Fingers crossed. Here she comes. Undercut it. Yay! Right, we got her, and she's a beauty. I'll just trim her to size and show you. Happy days, we got it. A lot of hassle that was though. It's a really special fork. This, not only is it lovely and even, and just the right size I like, the heartwood in that, wow, absolutely stunning grain. That's going to be something special. The best thing about it, when I was cutting it, just when I was trimming it down, the sawdust was flying off, which made me thought the wood was almost dry, which it pretty much is. So that tree must be dead or either dying, because you know, there's no sap or anything like that which you normally get in yew when you cut it. It's very dry. So I'll keep my eye on that one. Keep your eye out for it. It'll be a special horse's foot this. Look at the grain. What we're going to do next is have a few shots and a quick look at the new GZK Black flat band. This is .72 that I'm shooting. But first of all, let's have a look at this episode's top tip. This episode's top tip is all about Catapult Templates. I get asked all the time, can I have a template? How do you do your templates? Well, now we're going to show you the quick and easy way how to make a Catapult template. First of all, you get yourself a piece of paper. You draw a line down the middle and you draw off your catapult. You fold it in half and you cut it out. How simple is that? So simple, and there's many different shapes and designs you can do. And you can do them in seconds with no printers needed, no fancy graph paper or no other software, just a good old piece of A4 paper, a pencil, a ruler and a pair of scissors. That is the quick and simple way to design a Catapult template. Right then, these are my first shots ever with a GZK Black. I'm shooting on a bit of an hill with cow pat everywhere. I'm shooting 25 20s. From probably, I don't know, the cans in the tree. You'll see it when I hit it, if I hit it, with 9.5 still. So I want to see what the drop-off's like. It's about 4 degrees today. It's not freezing, but it's definitely not warm. I'm shooting 9.5s, 25 to 20 single, .72 black GZK. First shots, of course, with a PPMG Plus. I actually overshot that then by about 2 inch. Which is a good sign. It doesn't drop as much as I thought it would. Wow! Tip of a foot as well. Oh, I'm happy with that. First ever shot. I swear down on my kiddies' lives, that was the first shot I ever took with it. Sailed above. The second 2 shots, bang, bang. I like the GZK watch. We'll miss about 10 in a row now, but it is what it is. Look, it's looking good from the start anyway. Happy days. And that's, I don't know, make your own mind up. It's definitely not, it's over 15 metre. I don't think it's quite 20, but it's without a doubt over 15. Loving it, absolutely loving it. GZK, shoots well, it's fast. And another hit. I think that was 5 on the row then. I really like that actually. If I can hit that can from there, it would be nice to see what the grouping's like at 10 metres, which we'll do a follow-up review in the next video. But yeah, I'm really liking that, to be honest. Really liking it. Check it out, GZK Black, got to be checked out. Oh, we had to miss one though, didn't we? Apart from the first one. It's reaching that can very fast as well. Very fast. Overshot that one again. Right, 2 shots left. See if we can stink the can twice. Ding dong. Ah, killed it. Killed it. I'm definitely going to get back home later and I'm going to be trying this from 10 metre on the little 25mm spinner. So that seems, it's a nice draw. Because it's thicker than the ferroband and the other GZK, I'm only using 25-20s. It's a nice draw. It's definitely got power to kill. Not that I hunt anymore, but it has got power to kill. See how the band life goes. And to be fair, I just think the black looks good. That's the first shots I took. What did I take? 10 or 15 shots. I promise you I've never had no other shots of it before. Really like it. Really like it. I'll be doing a bit more shooting with this. Like it? Mr. GZK China, thank you very much for the stuff you sent me, buddy. Happy days, appreciate you sending me stuff to try. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to head back down the hill in a minute. I've got my U-fork and that. I've showed you the GZK, which I'm extremely impressed with. So I want to talk to you about a couple of upcoming Catapult tournaments over here in the UK. The first one, which I'll be at, is only in a couple of weeks' time actually. January the 26th. 2019 to be held in excuse this because it's Welsh, it's in South Wales and I'm not good at Welsh at all, I don't know a word of it. It's held in the Fockrew Community Centre, Pontylotin Road, Fockrew, Bargood, South Wales, CFH19NH. There is a 10 metre men's event, there's a 10 metre women's event, there's a 10 metre junior event, there's a can cut challenge and polo shoot. Cash prize, trophies on offers for all events. Strictly no alcohol to be consumed on site, no shooting outside the venue. But yeah, that looks a really good shoot. You got to check it out. There's another one, and I've got the picture somewhere, which is the first ESF, is it English Slingshot Federation? When I can find it, bear with me. No, that's not it. I've lost the picture. Typical. I will find it. Right, let's cut this till I find the picture. Right, I can't find the picture anywhere for the big one in April, which I believe is April, the ESF English Slingshot Federation. So I'm going to ask on my Gamekeeper Pro Shot team now if anybody can send me the picture with all the details on, and hopefully by the time I get back down to the car at the bottom I'd have had a picture sent through and I can tell you the details. Well, I'm on my way down now, only 5 minutes away from the car. I couldn't find the info for the shoot in April. I know roughly when it is, but what I'll do is I'll go into it in more detail in episode 2, talk about catapult tournaments and that. What I'll do now is I'll let you have a look at the questions answered. We'll be doing questions answered pretty much in every show, but we'll only be answering 2 or 3 questions because we don't want to fill the show up with me talking and sat there all day. So we'll keep the show up. Rabbit hole, was it? No, big slip patch there though. So we'll keep the show entertained. We'll only have a bit of time on questions answered. But we've answered 3 questions in this show. and here they are for you. Questions answered. Right, the first question up is from Gary Wixon. It's a bit of a long question, but it basically says, have you tried the new fibre pouches? I believe what it means here is microfiber, which are coming back in now. They went out for about 2 or 3 years, but around 4 years ago, myself, Donk and them, microfiber pouches back then was all the thing, and people just stopped using them, and now they're back in. What's best, microfiber or leather? You can get good and bad microfiber, you can get good and bad leather. People who don't like microfiber have probably tried the bad microfiber and it's put them off. People who don't like leather have probably tried the bad leather and it's put them off. It's horses for courses, it's preference. One person can prefer one person can prefer the other. A very good microfiber, which is soft, doesn't stretch and lightweight, and a very good leather, which is soft, doesn't stretch and is lightweight, are pretty much identical. It's just getting the right things. For us personally, we prefer leather. We've been using it now for the same leather for about 3 years. We use a Hammersmith black leather, which we get shipped in from South America. It's quite expensive. It costs us, including shipping, in between £200 and £250 per hide, and it only lasts us 2 or 3 weeks. You know, if we use microfiber, we could probably spend £20–30 a week on pouch materials instead of close to £100 a week. But we believe the leather we use to be the best, so that's why we use leather. And our customers believe so as well. Look on our eBay, thousands of feedbacks. Everybody's saying love the bands, best of yous, not changing from you now. And we've got hundreds and hundreds of returning customers who come to us because they like our setups for bands and pouches. I do keep running polls about which people prefer here on my YouTube and on my Facebook page, so we have a mixture from YouTube and Facebook, and generally, give or take a little bit, every poll ends with 70%-ish of people prefer leather and around 30% microfiber. Microfiber is coming back in now in another year's time. Who knows, microfiber could overtake leather, but from the polls that I do, you're looking around 70% of people still prefer leather and around 30% microfiber. But like I said, it's horses for courses. You can get good and bad microfiber. The good microfiber is extremely good, like very good pouch material, hard to beat. And likewise with leather, you can get good and bad, but the good leather, the proper leather that doesn't stretch and is lightweight, is also extremely hard to beat. So yeah, that's it really. Like I say, go back 4 or 5 years ago, microfiber was probably one of the most popular pouch materials there is, and it just seemed to fade out. And then probably the last 6–8 months, maybe last year, it slowly started coming back in, and you know, it's pretty popular now. People love it. We will always use leather as our main product unless the Catapult community changes and everybody's on microfiber, but at the moment leather is still the most popular. All my returning customers prefer the leather, so I will be sticking to it. We've had samples of microfiber from over in China and some we've sourced from the UK, and it's good stuff, really good stuff. We might offer it as a byproduct for people who prefer it, but as of picking which is best, you can't pick which is best. It is preference. Like I say, a good leather and a good microfiber are almost identical. You can get leather that stretches and it's thin and like tears, which is no good. You can get microfiber that fluffs up and stretches, which is no good. But at the same time, you can get brilliant leather and brilliant microfiber. So it's all about sourcing the right product, and that's it. Yeah. So Gary Wixon, I hope that has answered your question. Bruce 5437 UK has said, what do you think about all the hype over this new light fast setups with smaller 6, 7 and 8mm ammo? Pretty much like the last question, go back to the very first shoots. People like myself, Lard and a few others, we actually used to shoot 7 and 8mm ammo all the time with fin bands, and then I think it was near 2013 or 2014 the UKCA made it compulsory to shoot 9.5mm ammo for competitions. And then, like, Lard used to shoot the 8mm, I used to shoot lighter bands on a TTF Chalice, it was at the time, many years ago, probably 5–6 years ago, if not more. So we all had to switch, and then nobody heard of it. Now, with new rules and regs now, and all the international shooting and stuff, a lot more people have switched to it. Is it better? It definitely has its benefits, there's no denying that. I think up to sort of 10, possibly to maximum 15 metre, I don't think you can really separate them apart from the draw weight of the lighter bands. Once you start going, you know, 20 metre or anything like that, obviously the lighter ammo doesn't drop off as much, so it's going to be better for trajectory, and it's probably going to be better for longer shooting, longer range shooting. For close range shooting, I genuinely believe the 9.5 will be better because there's more room for error. Let me explain. If you have a target there, you were shooting an 8mm steel and you miss the target by 8.5mm, you are not going to hit the target. Where if you're shooting a 9.5mm steel, you can miss the target by 9mm and you'll still clip the target. So shooting a 9.5mm steel ball for close range targets, it actually means you can miss the target more but still clip it. So effectively, shooting 9.5mm from 10 metre and shooting 8mm from 10 metre, you stand more chance of hitting the target with a 9.5mm. But you are only talking millimetres. But you look at all the comps, all the top scores and that, you were always holding the ball on the line, or did it hit or did it not. Millimetres are what wins it. So you get the good and bad in everything. I haven't really experimented with it a lot since the phaser's come back out for the smaller ammo. I'm a 9.5mm shooter. Most comps don't go over 20-25 metres. I can comfortably shoot long range with heavy ammo. I actually won the BCA long range event. I don't know what that was, up to 50-60 metres with 9.5 steel and single bands. You just got to guess your trajectory. But agreed that the lighter ammo is better for long range, without a doubt. It drops less. But for me, I don't know. I'm a 9.5mm man. There you go. A lot of people are saying it's better lately for accuracy, draw weight, and that the 8mm. And there's too many good shooters out there who are saying it for it not to be true. So even though I haven't gone back to it and spent a lot of time on it, I will be. But you can't deny the fact that loads of people are saying it's better. But is it just because shooting is getting better in general? Every year people improve, and I've been saying, oh, the level of shooting's got better, the level of shooting's got better. Now, regardless whether people in 2019 use 9mm, 8mm or 7mm, I can guarantee you the shooting would have got better anyway. So if the shooting's better, is that because they're using smaller ammo, or is it because we've all got better and the sport's getting more competitive? So, you know, again, it's like everything in Catapult, it's horses for courses. I suppose we'll see by the end of 2019 what most of the titles are won with, whether the smaller ammo prevails and comes out on top, or whether the others don't. But you know, it's one of them, innit? But like I say, there's too many people at the moment, good shooters who I personally know, who are shooting 7 and 8, 6mm ammo, and their results are outstanding. So like I say, I haven't had much experience shooting the small ammo for a few years myself, but I've got to, you know, admit that the fact that everybody else is saying it's making them improve, you know, it has to be true. Not everybody's lying, surely. So I would say that, yeah, the smaller ammo probably for 15 metre plus is definitely better, but for close range, I don't think it really matters close up. But yeah, but like I say, that's just my opinion on it. Everybody's different. Once I've shot 7 or 8mm for a month, I might change my mind, but at the moment, that is my opinion. Smoky Fishing has asked, the best novice ways to improve shooting apart from practice. Well, the one that you've said apart from practice is possibly the main way, but other things, there's loads. Watch videos on YouTube, not just mine, but you can watch mine. Look at all the other makers and shooters as well, and then you get an idea from everybody's type of thing. When you got your catapult and you draw back, you want to make sure that your bands do not lean forward like that or like that, and when you draw back, that you don't pull that way more or that way. So basically everything is 90 degree to the frame. You want your ball centered. When you pull it back, you want to make sure that your pouch runs in a nice straight line to the thing, not like that or not like that. You want it in a nice straight line. What other ways are there as a beginner? Don't overcomplicate things. Start yourself on a fairly big target, fairly close. Obviously make sure that you can't get no bounce backs or anything, you're doing it safely. When you're comfortably hitting the target, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 times out of 10, step back a metre or drop your target size a bit and just keep doing that. Light bands are good for starters. because you're not straining and worrying. You can actually just pull it back and plink it nice and easy. So light bands are a good way. What else is there? Ooh, we're on the spot here. Practice obviously being one of the main things. If it's possible, if you can do it, get to one of the Catapult tournaments, because if you're a novice and you want to learn how to shoot, spending the day at a Catapult tournament, talking to several top shooters, watching what they do in that, I don't think there's a better way than doing that. So many people learn so much at the shoots. Another tip, make sure you have a good well-made band set. You have a frame that's comfortable, which suits your grip. You have good ammo, obviously stuff like marbles and clay balls and stones, they will shoot off and curve because they're unbalanced. Steel ball being the penultimate ammo for a straight line. So make sure your setup's right, you've watched your stuff, keep it nice and light and simple, start close, move back. And that's the basic fundamentals for a novice. And obviously, if you look on our other video, we've got 10 top shooting tips or something like that. And then, you know, they start to get really advanced. But just start it simple, listen to a few of these tips, and you'll be away. So that was your questions answered. We only answered 3 questions. Like I say, we're only going to be answering 2 or 3 questions in every show. We just haven't got time to fill the video up with me sat there talking, because it'll be a bit boring for you. Right, if you've got a question you want answered, drop it below in the comments. We'll go through them and we'll pick a couple out for episodes 2 Catapult Show. If you've got a product review that you want us to review of yours, or somebody else's that you would like to see us review, drop it in the comments. If you've got a top tip you want to know, drop it in the comments. You tell us what you want, we'll deliver it. Also, if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. You know, we're really putting time into the videos now. We brought out our own show. It's been planned for 3 or 4 months for this, to release it January. And this is my first show. You know, I've never done full episodes like this before, so I'm still learning with the editing and the presenting, but I'm getting there, and I think it's looking good. I've put time into it, different software, different cameras and all that stuff, and we're getting there. Episode 2, we'll have a couple of questions answered. We've got a product review, a big product review. We've got the top tip, and the main feature of episode 2 will not be me walking around here talking to you looking for forks. We'll be taking the 380-mile round trip down to the very south of Wales for the Catapult tournament. We'll deliver you brilliant content from the Catapult tournament. Maybe have a chat with people, some of the shooters, chat with the winners, see some of the shots. You still have your usual product reviews and stuff like that. Next episode's going to be brilliant. That's it really. You've been watching the Catapult Show. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Subscribe and don't miss episode 2. You'll take it all easy. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe, shoot straight, happy shooting.